So we are here at a stage filled with books and beautiful artwork made by
Sandy Butchers.
Hi, Sandy. So you said when we first met that you do more than just the artwork we see on the right-hand side?
Yes, I do a lot more. I am an author and illustrator, and often I add to that I'm also a very big dreamer, so yeah. I've been dreaming of getting my books into this world, to tell my stories to people pretty much all my life. Like, I think I was 11 or 12 and I started writing my very first story, so I was little, I was small and young. So seeing that happen, dude, that's a dream come true.
Well, there you go. And then, if I understand you correctly, you are a writer and an illustrator, right? So, which ones are which?
Yeah, well, that's a great question. This whole thing, this whole stand, basically started with the Singularian. So the Singularian Grimoire anthologies are my first written and illustrated work. So this was really me trying to combine the things that I can do into one giant monster of a book, basically. And from there on, things basically just started to get a life of its own, you know? I was approached by an American author. His name is M.K. Gibson, and he wrote the Technomancer series a couple of years back. And he actually came to me and he was like, well, I really like your work. Like, would you want to illustrate my book? And I was like, well, hell yeah, sir.
Let me think about it.
Yeah. That was like 2 seconds of thoughts. And of course I want to. So from there I went into the Technomancer series, and now we have the first book out. This is the first time it's available in the Netherlands, actually. And yeah, I mean, apart from also like the writing part and being involved with the book world, obviously I also do a lot of illustrations, you know, just for the sake of illustrating.
I seen a row which I actually love. So the fox that is there, it's that will be on my wall. Yeah.
Oh really? Well, we can make that happen. Yeah, no, I really, you know, you have a style as an artist. You always have this sort of signature. But I always explore ways to sort of go to both ends with that signature. So you'll find fairy tales, but you'll also find really dark and gritty, you know, like cyberpunk pieces or something that's just funny, you know. So yeah, I try to make it as broad as possible. So I'm happy to hear the fox works.
There are illustrations. I've seen cards that you have as well. And then something you are wearing, buttons, badges, pins. We love them.
Yes, yeah, the buttons are actually an initiative to, you know, like support indie authors or indie artists, basically. It can be quite expensive to buy the big stuff, and because I do believe that art should be accessible to everyone, I made these little postcard-sized art prints, but also the buttons for something that you can take away for like €1. Just so if you want to support an artist, there is a way to do it for, you know, a small price.
I see something though that is kind of like out of the theme of the stand that you have. Those little wooden boxes. What is that?
Those are ebooks. I will pick one up for you. Hang on. A lot of people these days, they do like to read on their iPads or their iPhones or just on Kindles, whatever. And they don't want to bring the hardcovers or the paperbacks. It's heavy to carry, you know. So you want something easy. And I figured, well, why not make something that you can use also after you've read the books? So yeah, I made little wooden USB sticks with the ebook versions, basically, of the first season of the Singularian.
And they're engraved, right? Not only the box, also the stick itself.
Yeah. I mean, it goes to the website where you can read all about the books and watch the artwork. I mean, there is always more info. This also ties in a little bit into the mysteries and the puzzles that are actually hidden inside these books, because it's part interactive reading. So there's like codes and like digital puzzles all hidden inside the stories, and you can get all the answers from the website.